That's 2000.
1999.
Right. 1999. Oh, sorry. But
We're in the future.
But why aren't we like the Jetsons?
You know, to this day, I don't understand that because as kids, we really thought, oh my goodness, that is how life is going to be.
Exactly.
And now in 2014, we are still putting gas in our cars. We have some electric cars.
It's some.
But they're not flying yet.
No.
They have some test models for that, but they can't get but like so much off the ground.
But you know what I thought about too? If people can't drive on the road,
Lord Jesus.
they are definitely not going to be able to drive in the air. And then we're going to put all the planes out of business.
Like, I can fly myself to New York, honey.
Right.
I don't need nobody.
There will be so many people in Czechoslovakia from the United States. I don't know. It would be too.
And the question is, would we live in layers? Like, live on ground and also have
would we?
something?
Like, and fly down into our
remember
home?
all that, the houses and the buildings?
They were raised up, though,
Yeah.
from up into the sky.
Yeah.
So how... Right. Damn Jetsons.
They predicted the future wrong.
Yes, really wrong. Oh my! And then remember they used to remember when they used to say back in the day when you would call somebody, they would hologram off your phone.
Yeah.
So you can actually see them.
They're getting close to that though.
Well, they hologramming people in these concerts
and videos and all that stuff like that.
Like, he's dead. Why is he in the video with you? What's going on? Why is he on stage
He's on beat.
Right. Like, how is that even possible? Right. So, yeah, so we're in 2014. 2013 is gone.
Goodbye, it's in the books.
Yeah, I didn't have a bad 2013.
I had a fast one.
Yeah, it was fast.
Like,
yeah, it did go by fast.
I felt like we were still in, like, what, season...
I know.
3?
Right, or 2 or something. Like, it was just, yeah, this whole Style Chronicles journey has just gone by so fast. Like, I'm like, wow, this is... Like, we are in January of the 4th season.
Bananas.
Like, there's, when July is it. And that's going to go by so fast. Before you know it, July 28th is going to be here. It's going to be freaking ridiculous. I don't know what to do with myself. I just don't. But yeah, so Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year.
We were off last Monday, so I hope you didn't miss us too much.
We know you did, but it's okay.
Right,
We're
right.
back.
It's okay. We had to, wind out and get our thoughts.
We needed a holiday break too. I know you had a holiday break from work, right?
Exactly. So we needed one, So yeah, my holiday pretty much was good. Christmas was chill, was pleasant. New Year's I was turned up.
I'm shocked.
Turned up.
I'm shocked.
I didn't plan on being turned up. I planned on being turned up a little bit, but not turned up.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, so, but I had it was good.
I was turned down.
Yes, yeah, you was telling me, yeah.
I was chill to the max.
That's good. So we were on 2 different walks of life.
Right.
We were on either side of the bookshelf. You was over there on the left, I was over on the right. And so yeah, you had your, did your thing, I did my thing. So I partied for you.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I felt, a little tired, like I partied. So thank you about that.
So we hope all of you had a great Christmas, great New Year, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Feliz Navidad, yeah.
Happy Three Kings to those who celebrated.
Yeah, Three Kings, yeah.
And I'm gonna try to say it right.
All that.
I'm gonna try to.
What's that?
Feliz Dia de Reyes.
Same to you.
Reyes.
What did you just call me?
Called you a Feliz Dia de Reyes. I probably still said it wrong. Forgive me. I'm still working on my Spanish.
All right, guys. So you know what time it is. Oh, you look like you about to drop some bars. Hey.
I always look like that.
You was back in '95 when they did that. Like, Biggie, give me one more. Biggie, give me. I wanna say, Biggie, give me one more chance. Biggie, give me one more chance. First thing first, I pop a freak. Oh, sorry. I said I'm sorry. So, tell me about your weekend.
Should I do the weekend, the whole holiday? Like
No, just the weekend, because we kind of just numbed
it up.
Yeah, we numbed it up, yeah. We numbed it all up. So.
My weekend.
You worked out a lot.
I definitely worked out a lot.
Because I saw you one day in your workout gear.
I did work out a lot. Well, first and foremost, Friday, yes, it was a snow day, so I chilled.
Oh, it was?
Literally.
Right. It did snow, that's right.
It did snow. My job tried to give us 2 hours delay, and I said, no, I'm taking the rest of the 6, and I'm going to be home.
Right.
And that's what happened. I stayed home. Then I eventually went into the market. I did go to the market that evening, well, early evening.
Right.
And it was crowded. It messed my head because I'm like, usually people go before the snow.
Right. You went after. Maybe they ate everything, so they had to go back.
Right.
And and
They had to
stop
re-up from the holiday
before
and all that stuff.
Yeah, before they may think the snow was coming again.
Right.
I mean, I'm just.
It's definitely, because I'm thinking, it was our regular, we always go to the market on Fridays.
Right.
So it's just a regular go to the market day, but since I was off, go a little earlier. We usually go at like late at night, like 11 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no one there.
Right.
But I'm still thinking, still snow out. A lot of people probably didn't feel like dealing with it, or some people may have went to work, whatever.
Right.
I should be fine. No.
No, not at all.
Everybody and their mama
Everybody.
was up in there. And
Everybody in the market getting tipsy.
I don't know about you, but I hate going to any place really, but specifically the market because you have a cart. When it's crowded, because you're just all like.
I know but that's how it was at Wally's World on Black Friday.
Yeah.
I was like, I need a cart, but dang, I ain't gonna be able to
Maneuver.
Like, when you without a cart, you can just dare and get what you need to go.
And I'm telling you, like, they really need to have like traffic lights at the end of each aisle because some people just don't have courtesy. They don't.
Wait a minute, traffic light. Well, you got a point. That is true. Or somebody to put out a stop sign just come out of nowhere. Somebody's coming.
And then these signs. People just like just cut you off and then go slower than you like.
Right. Like
I feel
really.
like I'm driving all the way.
I know.
Getting stressed
That is
out.
true. You got a point there.
And then you have to really be cautious because you could roll up on somebody's heels if you wanted to, but
that is true.
you don't want any altercations in the market. So
Yeah, that's true.
that was that, and we had a meeting.
Yes, we did on Friday.
And we had another meeting on Saturday.
Saturday.
Which was after, yeah, it was after I decided to go Zumba, Zumba,
Zumba,
Zumba, Zumba, Zumba, Zumba.
Kumala vista, kumala. Oh, sorry.
What?
I don't know. I was just trying to go.
I do feel like a chant though, like.
Zumba. I think I'm gonna do that next time I go to the club.
Can you make sure I'm not there?
Oh, I want to do it with you there. Well, we don't find about doing it myself.
Buddy.
Yeah, so they know what I'm doing.
Zumba, Zumba. I learned this in Zumba.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
And then straight after Zumba, I went to Troy Richardson.
AKA Bodega.
AKA Bodega. So I could become the real me every day.
Hashtag True Life.
That True Life, son. And boy, oh boy, I'm telling you, next Saturday I gotta come up with a plan. Actually, I'm gonna go to him a little later so I can re-up in between because.
You gotta refuel. You can't go just straight. You gotta take some breaks there.
By the time we got to the last workout, I just felt like everything just left.
How long do you usually work out with him? An hour?
Hour.
Oh, okay.
Each session is an hour and it's
I know you
broken
be.
into
Is
segments.
it an hour yet? Is it 30 minutes? Is it 45 minutes?
Let me tell you, there'll be some days that after, first of all, the warm-up that we do every single time kills me. Just the warm-up
So you do the
itself.
same warm-up?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
a drill.
So okay.
It's also for you to see how, how much you've became better, mature, whatever.
Right.
You will.
Your body come adapted
Yeah.
and all that. Got it.
And
No.
the fact that it involves burpees, it lets me know.
Who?
Burpees.
What's that?
I will show you.
Okay.
But not right now.
Yeah, show me, yeah.
Burpees of the devil. Actually, I'm going to show
Does
you
it
on
do something
YouTube
with
because I'm not going
squats?
to do it right now.
Is it incorporated like with squats, your glutes and all that? And your legs?
A little bit, because you might have like a partial jump squat in it. It's like so many exercises in one, even though it's three
it's
steps.
one of those.
Yeah.
It's one of those when you drop down, jump up, catch something, drop, like something like that. Like 3 things within one. Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
And that's not the whole drill. Like that's
Right.
part of it. So and you have to repeat it. And burpees, anybody know the pain of burpees? They take all your energy.
Ooh.
So that's how the workout starts. So sometimes we do that. And
Well,
not
that's
all
the
time
workout.
Right. We do that and then we do something else and I'm looking at them like, is it time up yet? And it's like we just started, but I'm like,
Wow.
it's over yet. Are you done?
So that's a warm-up.
Can I go home?
Right. That's a warm-up?
Yeah.
Woo.
Then we get our good stretches in and then we get into the
But the
workout.
stretch is supposed to be the warm-up. And then the burpees?
Well, and a lot of studies showed like it's best to stretch after you have warmed up, warm the muscles up because they loosen and all stuff like that.
Okay.
But nonetheless, sometimes there'll be times like after the first exercise, I'm like, okay, are we done?
Right.
Are you done here?
I'm like, Troy, Zumba, Zubaye, Zubaye. What?
I don't know. Nonetheless, after that, we had our meeting.
Yes, we
And then
did.
straight after the meeting, like I was just really like, pew, pew, pew,
Yeah,
pew.
you and me both.
I went to the Visionary Arts Museum.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever been?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
This is really my first of all the Booski, you know, because there's a lot of things that's in Baltimore, Maryland that are like big tourist sites and this, that, and the other
And people don't really
that I
know
haven't gone to. And he's like, well, yeah, you're not from Baltimore, you haven't been to da-da-da-da. Nonetheless, I had a great time and I can't wait to go again because of course they always change the exhibits and all like that. But it was very educational, eye-opening, and freakishly weird.
I'm sure. Yeah, they do have freakishly weird things.
Like it was like a little Christmas room that was like skulls and stuff in it.
Yeah.
Didn't really feel like Christmas.
No.
No.
That was the night after Christmas. That's what that was. When everybody had some eggnog in them.
I mean, it had like bugs and it was just. I was like, oh, what Christmas to be like this?
Right. That's the what is it?
The creepy Christmas.
Right. The creepy
It's
Christmas.
Oh, towards the night before Christmas, something
Right.
like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay.
But that was very fun.
Okay.
And then that was like pretty much it. I mean, I watched a whole bunch of football games. Oh, let me tell you about this.
What's that?
So, me, the Booski, and now my mom. I told you, me and the Booski are very competitive.
Right.
But I never told you that. Me and my mother's have always been
I
very
didn't know
competitive.
that.
My mother, that's my competitive.
Oh, that's where you get.
Yeah,
that's where
pretty
you
much.
get it. Okay.
So, over the holiday, she purchased the game Baltimore in the Box, which the Booski had that, but she decided to buy it too, which is like the Baltimore version of Monopoly.
Oh, I remember you telling me.
I was telling you. So, my mother bought this. So, on New Year's Day, we played the game. Man, so Booski beat us all. So my mother was like, I want a rematch. So we played that again on Saturday. So after all everything running, we went to our house.
Wow, you go from one extreme to the other. What in that?
So we played that, and this is like the longest one in life because like the first time we played, it was like people were getting all the properties for each segment or whatever.
Right.
But this go around was like everybody had one of each. So, you know, you really have to work your way until you had to start working some deals to get some of those other properties so you can start building on them. So once we finally got to that point, did I do it? No, my mother eliminated Booski off the board for $48 was the funniest thing ever.
Not for $48.
48, he landed on something and the rent was $48. He did not have it. He already
found his match. He found his match right there.
Them too. You thought we were bad. They keep saying, when you want some get back, you want some get back, you want your payback, you want to get beat down, you ready for your beat down? Like they go.
Your mom is saying this too? OMG.
She ain't no joke. She ain't no joke. I get it honestly.
Right, clearly.
So we played that. The mother ended up winning this time.
Yay, Mom.
So I'm the
She won
loser
for
2
all the
times.
moms.
Yeah, I'm the loser 2 times in that.
It's all right,
Both of them
your
get to
mom
remind
won.
me. Yeah, but she I told you she competitive too.
Right, so she gonna,
Child or not, she beat me.
Like, child, I got you.
So needless to say, there's another rematch on the horizon, and you might hear about this throughout.
Right. I'll probably hear it through old cross town somewhere.
Right.
I'm like, I think that was Kiani's mom.
Right.
She just won the game again. Wow. We had an interesting weekend.
It's Sunday. That was just Saturday.
Wow.
Sunday we had the bridal show rehearsal.
Oh, right.
Which is really cool because the guys, they were in the hallway practicing when we were in one of the ballrooms practicing. And they saw the Brooklyn Brawler.
Wow, the wrestler.
Yeah, so they took pictures with
Get
him.
out of here.
Because you know the thing that's going on today.
What thing?
WWE down.
Oh, they here?
They're here.
I didn't know that. Did I know that? No, I didn't know. I know they're doing an old school. They're taking it back old
Did you just
school.
have a conversation with
I
yourself?
did just have a conversation with myself. I didn't answer myself. It was a conversation. They doing like an old school thing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're doing it. Maybe that's why he's here. Because he was back in the... It all makes sense. Okay. It all makes sense.
So the guys got to see him and took a picture with him and all that. And they were like, yeah, we just saw the Brooklyn Brawler. Me never watching wrestling like that.
I grew up with wrestling.
I was like...
Like you went to football, that's how I was.
Okay.
I was like that in wrestling.
Because I straight was like,
anymore.
who's that? That just sound harmful. Like, it sound like, you know,
Right.
how they used to name the murderers and all that stuff like that. That's why I was like,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Or like a rapist or something.
Right.
Brooklyn Brawlers on the loose.
Like, oh, no.
In downtown Baltimore. Around the First Mariner Arena area.
And that's how it sounds.
pretty interesting.
I'm about to say, don't you say chill.
No, I was not going to say chill. It was pretty interesting. Friday I went to work, got off of work, and I chilled a little bit before our meeting. Then we had our meeting, and then went and chilled again. Saturday, I got up, get prepared for our other meeting on Saturday. And then I had to go and film for a project I'm in. Some of you may know, some of you may not know. I'm filming for a reality show.
Uh-oh.
Baby, if you put 7 African American men in one room, Jesus, keep us at the cross. That's all I'm going to say.
Could Jesus even separate y'all?
I don't even know if Jesus could separate us. It was off the chain. That's all I'm going to say. I can't give a whole lot away, but it was off.
When it's time, it's
baby,
time.
them confessionals, when y'all see them confessionals, that's all I'm going to say. I know me alone, I'm off the chain, but I'm the other cast members and their personalities, I already know they off the chain too.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's coming too. It should be out around springtime. I'm taking it. And then got home. I noticed that I had not eaten. So when I got home, I noticed because I was like, why is my stomach growling? And I was like, oh, because you haven't really eaten it.
But that day you was tired, you know, we was tired.
Right. Because all I had was the grapes. Remember I offered you grapes on Saturday?
Yeah.
I had grapes and like 2 Nutri-Grain bars and water. That was it. But I didn't even really, because I guess I was just, then when I finally settled down, it was just like, Negro, you need to eat.
You know, I didn't eat till late Saturday.
I know, because
all that work.
Right, because your stomach was growling at the meat.
Yeah, it was talking. They was trying to, interject.
Exactly. And then Sunday. I didn't go anywhere Sunday. I didn't.
No mimosas, no brunch.
No, it was cold as I don't know what.
This weather, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I went out for a brief moment and then came back in. And I was like, yeah. And that was later on in the evening. But I was doing working on things for the show and just doing other different projects I was doing at home. So that was pretty much my weekend. Yeah. But the show, baby, the show. That's all I'm gonna say. I know. All right, guys. So that was our weekend. We hope you had a great weekend. And again, Happy New Year to everyone. Keep it locked because we got more style conference for you. All right? Don't go nowhere.
See you on the flip side.
All right, people, we're back.
Hey.
Happy New Year, happy 2014. If you're just tuning in, I am your host, the one and only Beltway Raylan. That's right. I'm in the studio with my lovely co-host, 2 Rings. Yay, son, 2 Rings.
I don't know what to say right now. I'm sorry to our listening audience. But Terrence is going through an identity crisis right now. Exactly.
I don't know who that is. I'm Beltway Raylan.
Identity crisis.
And I'm in the studio with my lovely co-host, 2 Rings.
Identity crisis.
You just said your name was 2 Rings.
That would be my rapper name.
Right. So I'm trying to let people know that's your name.
My radio show co-host name.
It's 2 Rings?
No.
I'm Beltway Raylan.
And I'm sorry, but he really mapped out all of his album names.
That's right.
For the beginning to the very end.
Yes.
Somebody
First single coming out summer 2014 called 695.
Somebody pray for him, please.
Second single is 83, son. Just like that. 83, son.
Somebody pray for him, please.
So the video's gonna be coming out real soon. I'm gonna shoot those real soon. It's gonna be hot like fire. I'm looking for big booty chicks to be in the video, right on the Beltway. Right, I want y'all to be booty stacking and all that, giving me the Beyonce.
Twerking on the Beltway.
Yeah, right on the railing, because it's what? Beltway railing. So I want all my big booty chicks. I'm going to put out big casting call. The casting call actually going to take place on the Beltway. I ain't going to tell you which Beltway.
I gotta ask.
What's that?
Is Beltway railing straight?
Yes! Yes, of course. I'm looking for big booty girls. Big booty girls. I want them to be stacking, not twerking. I want them to be stacking on the railing, on the Beltway. Stacking, not twerking. I'm calling it stacking for my big booty girls.
It's a time for another
For
music
Belt
break.
Weight Railing? It's gonna be a hot album. You sleeping on it. You sleep. Watch.
I am
Watch.
coma on
I'm gonna be
it.
all on VH1. All the people want me to have a reality show. All that. I'm having a talk show. Watch. Belt Weight. I already got a radio show. Belt Weight Railing.
I can't.
I already got a radio show. The next thing is a reality show and then a talk show. I'm gonna have my own sitcom. Watch. Son, y'all sleeping on me, son.
I think we're all comatose right now.
Y'all sleeping on Beltway Railing. Y'all know about that life, son. Y'all know about that life. Y'all need to get with it, for real. That's how we do in 2014, son. Beltway Railing.
Speaking of 2014.
What?
I'm scared to ask this question. What are you, like, on your to-do list for 2014? Not a New Year's resolution.
No, I don't do New Year's resolution.
On your to-do list for this year.
First of all, to get out my album, 695. That's gonna be hot, like that's gonna be on fire, and possibly before the end of 2014, come out with my second album, Route
You gonna drop 2 albums in 1 year?
Yes, son. Before the end of 2014, I'll drop my second album. It's gonna be entitled Route 1. The single's gonna be hot. Oh my gosh. Woo! It'll be bananas, son.
My head is starting to hurt.
It's gonna be bananas. It's gonna be called. I don't even want to tell y'all the single for the second album. It's gonna be fire. All right, I'll release it. It's gonna be Tow Truck, son. Tow Truck. That's what the single gonna be for the second album. Tow Truck. Yay, son. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Album, Lord, album.
Yes, Belt Weight Railing, son. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't down with this life. Y'all ain't down with this life. But it's all good. That's how we roll in 2014. But no, all seriousness, 2014 is I'm looking forward to it to be something rememberable. It's a lot of things happening to me in 2014, and I'm looking forward to everything that I have planned, that I know that's going to happen, that I'm already involved in. There's some changes that's going to be happening in 2014. I don't know how a lot of people are going to take the changes, but I just hope that everyone will be receptive to those changes. I hope that everyone is welcoming to those changes, and just keep sticking by whatever that you find out that change to be, because sometimes change is good. And I think sometimes when people find a new year coming and change, some people are afraid of change. They don't know how to take change. They don't know how to be receptive to that change. But change can be a good thing. Change is not always a bad thing. But sometimes you have to take what you may think is negative and turn it into a positive. I've been in different situations where change has come and I thought it was going to be a negative thing. But then I had to make that negative, that I thought was a negative thing, into a positive. And was it always, great? No. But I think the times that it wasn't, I tried to put my best foot forward. And the times that I did turned out to be a blessing. Sometimes when you see a change coming, you don't know what to expect, because you already have this wall up that it's not going to be a good thing. But sometimes when you pull down that wall or bring those down those blinds, you'll realize that change is pretty good. It can be a very, very good thing. So don't be afraid of change. This is the new year, 2014. I know a lot of you guys have goals and aspirations and all that good stuff. But to answer your question, Kiani, for 2014, I have graduation coming in May, so that's one I already know. I'm going to be in my last semester. I'm looking forward to graduation. I'm looking forward to, after I graduate, what doors and windows and sky open for me, what opportunities come my way. I'm really, really looking forward to that. I have a lot of projects that I'm working on that I want people to see me in a different light, because a lot of people who've known me for years probably know me as just being one-dimensional, or some people know me as being three-dimensional. So for some people, they may see me that know me is to see me three-dimensional, may see me as one-dimensional, and vice versa.
Right.
So and it's not because I want to plaster my life all willy-nilly. It's just that I want people to know that, one, I'm human.
Right.
Two, I bleed like you bleed. If you bleed red, guess what? I bleed red too.
No, you bleed purple.
No, you bleed purple.
I bleed purple.
Purple. I have my moments when I don't always want to be bubbly, because people expect my personality to always be on a 100. And can I just be at a 50 sometimes?
Right.
A 50. I just need a 50 sometimes.
A 50.
A 50. I just need to be on a 50 sometimes. It takes a lot of energy to always be at a 100. So when people see me that I'm real low key, what's going on? What's wrong with you? Like, then I'm chill. Like,
Right.
I'm not this hyper energized bunny all the time. I'm not that dude. Like, if people really got to know me, I'm really a chill, laid back type of dude. But people are so much seeing me on the go all the time and seeing me doing this and doing that when they see me in my downtime moments, it's like, yeah, something wrong with Terrence. Nothing's wrong with me. I just need a moment. So I'm really looking forward to all the endeavors and doors and windows that will open. People that I'm going to probably possibly meet that I'm looking forward to just being in this realm, in this circle. Getting rid of people who are just not irrelevant to my life.
Right.
That are negative to me, that just want to be around me to suck up whatever energy they can get from me. I hope that God, really notices those people for me and to say, you don't need to be a part of this person. Really, like, I want God to show me that person for who they truly are, so that way I can get rid of them. Because I don't want, I've got rid of quote unquote friends, associates, colleagues, and pretty much all the years, especially into my adulthood. And I want the same to happen in 2014. Like, just if it has to be a friendship that I had for 20 years, as I ended one a couple years ago, if so be it, if that happens again, so be it. I just don't want anybody to be gnawing at me and trying to get stuff out of me and taking away my spirit and taking my positive energy and all of that. I just don't want it. So, and I was telling people that the listeners, that some changes are going to be happening. I didn't go into details, but I just hope people that are receptive of the change that's going to happen soon, and don't take the change as a bad thing, but take the change as as a positive thing, or taking what you might feel as a negative thing and making it to a positive thing, because change can be a good thing. You just have to be receptive to it. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm sometimes I'm a little scared of some of the changes that's coming, but I'm looking forward to it at the same time, if that makes sense. Yeah. So how about you?
For me, is to get out of the country again. I've done it one time and it was on a cruise, but I actually want to go to another country, to another place outside of the United States and enjoy it. Because on a cruise, you're there for a second, you're back on the boat, you're going back home. Right. So I want to actually fly to the place, really take in the culture, like not even just go to where like all the tourists go, you know what I'm saying? Like just really do some research on it before I go.
Right.
And also to know what good areas to go to, not so good areas to stay away from. So all that good stuff. So that's definitely on my to-do list for 2014. And also just kind of spread wings. Wings spread and fly.
And fly. Is nothing wrong with wings spreading and fly? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wings spread and fly.
Wings spread and fly. Okay. I like that.
Don't steal that from one of your little songs either.
What song?
For that other character that you were.
What character?
Exactly, identity crisis. I see you.
I don't know what you speak of.
You're schizophrenic.
Excuse me?
Exactly.
Have we met? Hi, I'm Terrence Styyles.
And I'm your co-host, Keanu.
What other character were you speaking of?
The Beltway grinding, whatever.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Have I ever met him before?
Railing.
Haven't met him before?
I haven't met him before.
Oh, so how did you hear that name?
Through a crazy person.
Who would that be? Did you just raise that eyebrow? Don't give me no rock eyebrow. I don't do those. You better stop before my alter ego come back.
Please.
I encourage everyone to have an alter ego. Mine's is Beltway Raylan, son.
I don't even know if that's an alter ego. That's just one of your many personalities.
Album dropping summer 2014. First single 695. With another album gonna be coming out before the end of the year. Called Route 1. I can't take it.
I can't either.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. We're going to take a music break when we come back. We have our segment correspondent in the studio. We also go to chat with our first guest of the new year via phone. And, we need to get some inspiration and, all that good stuff. And bless the new year for the Style Chronicles. All right? So we got all that for you guys. Coming up after the lovely music break, we have a great song for you guys. So we hope you enjoy it. It's not kind of, but it goes according to our chronicle.
Uh-oh.
right, people. My gosh. This, if y'all just tuning in, you've missed the first part of this wonderful chronicle, Strength, Courage, and Wisdom, with our mentor, our big brother, our motivational speaker, our focus expert, Kevin T. Robinson is still on the line. I'm getting full, Kevin. I'm getting full. I'm a little dude. I'm only $150. I'm feeling full right now. I'm getting full. Kevin, I don't even know what to say, Keon. What? I don't even know what Keani, how are you feeling right now with Kevin on the line and just giving just the first part of our chronicle with the strength?
Goosebumps already. Yeah. And it's not even because of the Hulk is outside.
Right, the Hulk is outside. Yeah, he is. He's howling and everything. Troy, how are you feeling? You know, this is the first time you hearing Kevin before, and I'm telling you, Troy, if Kevin was here, you probably would run around in the studio.
No, I'm feeling good. I feel appreciative to know that you know it's.
He's speechless like
that.
Right.
I mean, just the message is there. Like it's not just an idea. Like it's real. It's organic. It's something.
Right.
You know? And he's just one more brother that is doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. I'm excited to listen to you, brother.
Kevin, before you get into a carriage, I just want to say something as far as your children. I have to. I mean, I've never met. I don't think I've met them. Maybe I have. I can't remember. But they have to know. We have. You know, my mind is so much going on in this big old head of mine. But they have to know that they have an exceptional, strong black man to call their father that has this foundation of just being. I want to say, for lack of a better word, an open book, so to speak. They have to know that they have that greatness right there next to them, right underneath their nose, right underneath their, where they lay their heads. They have to know that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Can I just tell you that I'm so full right now? And I'm not meaning that I had a great meal. No. I'm full. If you've been listening since 8:15, at least since 8:15,
yeah,
that I'm full off the interview with Kevin T. Robertson. Like, I don't think you guys understand the magnitude that this man has on me. Like, just his words, his experience, just him being him. Like, I just, for somebody that hasn't had that growing up, and to have that now at the age that I am as a grown man, I don't think y'all understand how much that means to me right now. Like, that just solidifies that I might not have had it then as a child, but I have it now as a grown man. And that's fine.
Yeah.
And I can accept that. I can absorb it. I can appreciate it. That's why I love this man so dearly, because of those things. Because I didn't have it then, and I can appreciate it now. See, when you haven't had certain things, and you get them as you get older, you appreciate it so much. You hold on to it. You don't let it go. You don't let anybody ruin it. Because why? Because it's precious to you. When you've had something before and you get it again, or you used to it, you just say, oh, you can have it, or you can do whatever with it, and you don't cherish it. And so then you just wasted money or time, or wasted what they thought was going to be precious to you, and you just kind of just threw it to the wayside. See, I cherish this man because it's not something that I had growing up. And I'm not ashamed to say it. At being 30 plus years old, I'm not afraid to say that. But I accept it now. I cherish it so much now. I was telling Troy and Kiani and my cousin, I was letting them know that I wish I had this man in my pocket, or like he was just carried around with me, or just like, I don't know. Yes, he's a phone call away, but sometimes I'm a person that like to see somebody face to face.
All right, tangible, touch them.
Yeah, and be able to touch them and just. So I'm sorry, I just need to have that moment before we went to music break, and so yeah, just shout out again to Kevin T. Robinson. All right, so we have Troy the trainer in the building. He's about to give that true life.
Hey.
It's a real you every day.
Troy, it's such a pleasure seeing you again in this new year.
Likewise,
and,
likewise.
I'm glad that you experienced the elevation, the execution, the revelation of Kevin T. Robinson.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I felt it in my soul.
Are you full?
I'm full. I'm there. I'm there.
Because I am. But can you give us the true life? And please, I'm already full. Please.
Well, you already know.
I don't want to be bloated. I don't want to be bloated.
Be like, whoo.
I'm already full. So just can you give me just a little bit of dessert?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit of
Don't
dessert.
overkill. Just
No, please don't.
Okay.
I'm a $150. I'm not trying to be $350.
I'm gonna try not to.
All right.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Troy, the trainer, lead coach of True Force Integrative Health and Fitness Systems, which is a life coaching and health coaching as well, consulting company that utilizes holistic approaches to fitness, wellness, and just overall holistic health to ensure maximum efficiency and long-lasting results with all my clients.
That's what's it.
Yeah. So our opening quote, actually I have a few today.
Okay.
Because we're talking about strength, courage, and wisdom, I felt it was just best to have more than one today. It's a new year, new beginnings.
Yes.
If you ever thought about changing any part of your life that just does not work for you, now is the time to do it. Now is the time to do it.
Right now.
Right now.
So my first quote is by Lao Shi, a Chinese philosopher. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
The next one is by Paulo Coelho. His book is called Alchemist. The secret of life is to fall 7 times and to get up 8.
I like that one
So
too.
take that in. Take it in.
You got
Like
it.
this, as long as you get up on that 8th time, Kiani, as long as you get up that 8th time, you can fall 10,000 times. As long as you get up that 10,001 times, you have that 2 ring.
I'm not going back to
Go ahead, Troy.
See, nothing is beyond your control. Like the day that you say that, you've just completely lost the meaning of control. Like true control is knowing when to let go. You don't have to believe that you can't do anything. Like to believe that you're not capable of limitless potential, you've already destroyed yourself. You have to attempt. The attempt is to start. Once you start and you believe that your start means something, the next step is going to be that much more potent than when you started. And the next time it's going to be that much better than the one before that. And so on. And then you look back, you walked 1,000 miles. And just because you said, I can do this. I can become something better. I can do better. I've shown myself. That's a big thing. Like, it's one thing to think you can do better, but knowing you can do better is doing better.
Yeah.
And then once you make that initial attempt, that solidifies you as being someone who is attempting, who wants better.
Gotcha.
And my quote from Mr. True Force, like I said, true control is knowing when to let go of it.
Love it.
So we're going to be talking about all types of fitness that we discuss normally every segment. Talk about our mental fitness, our emotional, our physical, spiritual, as well as our financial. All these things create a better version of yourself. None of these things are compartmentalized. It's all part of the same group. You can't be physically well if your mental state isn't where it needs to be. You can't be mentally well if your physical state isn't where it needs to be. Your physical state will be affected by your emotional, your spiritual state. And all these things, unfortunately, the world that we live in, we need some type of financial base.
Lord, don't.
So it's just as important. But I promise you, once you get the main things in order, everything else will fall into place. And you never have to worry about, am I living the life that I need to live? Am I living the life that I want to live? You'll know it already.
Right.
The truth is that. You'll just know.
Right.
So I'll be talking with you guys today about how I became the person I am today. And this kind of came out of a segment I was on a while ago about forgiveness, abuse, and not just physical abuse, emotional, mental abuse, and just not really knowing your worth, staying in a situation that demeans your worth. So, and these things are important to me because, as we were still talking about strength, courage, and wisdom, I'd like to share some things about my own, personal, struggles, trials and tribulations, to now ascending through that and becoming the person I am today. So, in strength, I was married 7 years. It took a lot of strength, a lot of commitment, a lot of determination to want to make that situation work. I just wanted the best out of my relationship, or I thought I did. 7 years. My courage was realizing that this situation wasn't the best thing for me, and unfortunately, fortunately, good, better, worse, and indifferent, I was divorced. Became divorced at the beginning of this year. Beginning of last year. I apologize. New year, right?
Yeah.
And
all right.
And the wisdom I got from that was wanting the best in myself. And then I found out that would automatically want me to have the best in someone else. If I focused on me, it just would automatically trigger me looking for someone to match the energy. Exactly.
You better say it.
Right.
Right. Yeah. It's spurred.
Yeah. And my one of my biggest flaws. No, I take that back. Not flaw. My gift and my curse is being able to put myself on the back burner. Dedicating my time to someone else, because in my mind, I thought that was best for me and mine. I can take on the struggles of the world. I can, whether it be going to work, not really being happy in the workplace, taking on a lot of stresses, trying not to bring that, home, because you figure, well, I want to keep my home life as, drama-free as possible. But you don't realize that when you don't share this thing with your significant other, when you don't address it, when you keep pushing it off, like I did, pushing my own life to the back burner, it builds up. And then it becomes toxic, it eats away at you, and it destroys any good thing that could come out of you because you didn't address those things. Right. Your failures are just as important as your successes. Every day. If not more sometimes. Right? Exactly. I felt that every couple goes through problems. Mine were no different. Just figured, work it out. Odds will be in your favor. And the lesson that brought me the wisdom was realizing that I couldn't make a situation work where someone felt that I didn't have their best interests at heart anymore. You can't make someone admire you anymore.
Make them love you.
Right. Well, see, love and admiration are two different things. So you can love someone, but that doesn't mean you admire them. When you admire them, you see their, you don't see them right now. You see them for what they can be, what they'll be in the future. Like you take all the good with the bad, knowing that this will create the person that you want to see in the future.
Okay.
And when that's lost, everything else starts to crumble. And I saw it, but once again, putting myself in the back burner, believing that better wasn't, that I had better. Like I convinced myself that this was good. This was the best. This is, just put the work in, Troy. Like it'll work out. But it takes two people. This wasn't just my relationship, it was our relationship.
Right.
And subsequently, having some issues and trying to make it work over those times, it just became too toxic. I even mentioned it, even became, a little aggressive, in the relationship, to the point where police would come out to the house. And men, I'm gonna tell you now, even if you know in your heart you did nothing wrong, it's not up to you to prove that at that point in time. If you have a situation where it's becoming violent and you know you're not the cause of it, that's your cue to separate yourself, collect yourself mentally, and seek the help that you need in regards to trying to rectify the situation, whether that be an exit strategy, go around people that care about you. You can't, when it gets to that point, you can't just fix it yourself.
Right. Reading that's taking me a long time to read because it's a lot to digest, but it's book 2 of the Conversations with God, an Uncommon Dialogue.
Okay.
I read book 1, I'm on book 2. And it's a quote that I've heard before I even got to this book because my boyfriend says it all the time, but what you resist will persist. And that is so true.
What you resist
will persist.
I like that.
And even like what Kevin was talking about, people being limited by their fear and all that stuff like that, that's the whole concept of it. Just like what you resist, what you like, oh no, I can't do this, I don't want to do this, I don't like this, The more and more you think about how much you despise something, the more and more it will be prevalent in your life.
So you speak negative will always be in your life.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. So I'm speaking
What
positive.
you resist will persist.
I'm speaking positive. Yes, bring it
As
in.
soon as you embrace it, you can let it go.
I need it. Bring it in. I need it. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so it's an all new Chronicle. All new Chronicle next week. We're into the new year, so it's all new Chronicles coming up. So our Chronicle for next week is entitled "For the Love of Money." You like that?
I like that. You went in a different direction
For the
than I was
love of
thinking.
money.
For the love of money. Gotta get that money, man.
Right. Gotta get that money. Get that money. Oh, sorry. So my Chronicle message. Endure the strength and secure the courage in order to support the wisdom.